Okay, for my final project I chose to do King George's crown. You're probably wondering, how did Mr. Allen make such an amazing 3D object? Well, thanks for asking. Remember back to our Unit 4 in Let's Earn Tinkercad with the heart project, we duplicated that heart, and then holding down Shift and Option, I made the second heart smaller across the center. I extruded it a bit so now you can see the second object, and I turned that one into a hole. Kind of bumped it down a little bit to the edge, and then grouped those together to make a heart-shaped empty space in the middle of the original object. Then I lifted this one 90 degrees, rotated it, and duplicated it. The duplicate object I also rotated 90 degrees across the other axis, and now you can begin to see the outline of the crown taking shape. I also used a box tool to kind of cut off the bottom of that, and I'm not going to get too much into that, but you can see how the heart or the crown begins to take shape here. For the jewels on the crown, once I got those jewel shapes out there, I grouped them together so it would be easier to work with. And I brought out the thin tube here and tried to get the shape just about right. Again, holding down Shift, resizing it, and putting it in the center. Now, just eyeballing it isn't good enough for a final project like this, so what I want to do is use the Align tool to get it perfectly inside there. And let's see, that one's now aligned, and it's also aligned that way so that it's right in the center of the jewels. And that's the kind of the ring around the crown. So King George III was the King of Britain during the American Revolution. This crown represents his wealth and power. The American colonists who were rebelling against England during the war were refusing to pay taxes because they didn't think it was fair to be taxed from across the ocean and receive no representation in the British government. So anytime that the British or the American colonists, the patriots, refused to pay taxes, they were said to be traitors against the crown. And so that's why I chose this object of King George's crown. Thanks for watching.